Welcome back to Enderworld. Today, I haven't decided what I'm going to talk about, anything. I at least wanted to show you what we've accomplished. So, I spent a little time, made a few bricks, and I'm using it to outline what my farms are. I've got coal in that row. As you can see, I've cleaned up a lot of this farm. And I have my ender, and I have my lapis. I have created a third farm for carrots. I was able to finally get a hold of. I went off and grabbed carrots and potatoes from one of our neighbors, but unfortunately, creeper blew me up and I lost everything and had to go find carrots again. Um, Over here, I got rid of my little hut that I had and I glassed it in. I spent a little bit of time getting some uh, clay and make it stained glass. And I built a transient hut for all the visitors. For anybody who is new to my server, just beyond those sakura trees, the pink ones, is spawn. And so you just have to go north, and there's beds in there. You can either grab it and run off with it, or just leave it and stay the night, uh, whichever. I moved my hut and I put it on top of my little chef's quarters over there, and I put my bed in it so I can wake up and see my entire crop. And I built this little dirt stand just so I can get a bird's eye view and better look at everything that's going on. As you can see, I still have not done anything with the pillars over there. I've been meaning to work on my slaughterhouse. I've just been distracted with everything else. And I still have not worked on the magic hut that I have over there. Um, as you can see, we built our tank finally, and that's pretty much all I've accomplished was uh, spending a lot of time on resources, getting a carrot farm going, cleansing out my magic essence farms, and let's see. Oh, um, I cleaned up the clutter down here. I re-piped everything since it stops lagging. Give it a moment. Every now and then, Big Dig just freezes for a few moments. I don't understand why. I mean, I feed it 16 megs just alone on my machine so that it'll play this stupid thing. Anyhow, so I had it so I couldn't walk through here and get off of the. Really? Really? Thank you. So, yeah, I don't understand why sometimes it does that. And I really wish the Buildcraft facades worked on this because that'd be great. I'd pave over this. Either way, so I pushed this pipe up, the cable up against the ceiling, and I laid the water in the ground to give me space to clearly walk through and under and get around. And then I moved the pipes even further down, and using gold and iron, I made them all one-way direction so that they would all feed into this right here, pipeline coming up and then feeding backwards. Now, the reason why I did this is so that I can have it so I have apples, oak, and saplings going into there. So when you're building these systems, I had an impressive one that used to actually go from a quarry into a dividing system, and then what I wanted smelted went straight into a smelt box that kept sorting it through 4 furnaces until they actually got smelted. And once they got smelted, they actually went into a drop box in which I would pick up what I wanted to keep for my little quarry zone, and the rest of it I put in the a pipeline shifting off to the main hub. But that was the last map. And so I learned quite a bit on how I like to feed things. And the nice thing about these diamond ones is whatever you feed off the first ones, it'll catch it. Now, if I didn't give any direction to these pipes right here, it would just start filling them out, um, just randomly. So that's why I started with the first ones and not the last ones per se, and filled from the back forward. It's whatever. So I got all the items coming out of my 3 multi-farms now, feeding into my chest. And I'm wondering why my carrots are not going anywhere. Do I not have carrots yet? Carrots are supposed to go in the green, right? Okay, are they getting stuck somewhere? Let's see, I know I had to have had a carrot by now. Alright. Well, there goes a carrot. I think I see what it's doing. It's trying to fill up all of the seeds before it actually flushes it. Okay, that makes sense. Kind of like this one, it flushed out all the saplings before. And that's the other thing. You know how when you're trying to tree analyze and all that stuff? Well, the stuff that comes through the multi-craft farm, for some reason, puts the unknown genome on it. And when it puts the unknown genome on it, as you see, this one does not and this one does, it kind of disturbs what I was trying to get accomplished. I might have to use the other biofuel generator, but the problem is when I come over here to the crusher to make biofuel, it doesn't crush it anymore for some weird reason. But if I put in the original, it still does it. Now the problem though I find is that when it comes off the multi-farm, they're all labeled with the unknown genome, which is great. It saves me from having to use the tree analyzer on it, and I can randomly plant and crop trees, but it doesn't work in the way of making biofuel. So it defeated the entire purpose of why I did this, which was for biofuel, making my life easier there. But on a side note, I got plenty of logs, and so the logs I can go over to the heat generator, which that's and just pump it in that way. And if you're wondering what this is our liquid tesseract. It's being pumped from the nether, and I have to show you this. The other thing is, so I get plenty of apples. So the apples more than make up for it, because I could turn them into 4 biofuel as opposed to a sapling giving me 2. Let's go show you what we have going on in the nether, which gives you some interesting ideas on how you can, as I put my symbol in, how you can work with the liquid tesseract and everything. Which reminds me, I really should build a spaceship sometime. Build a base on the moon. Alright, and there is a cow in the nether. Well, I wonder if he's trying to do what the pig zombie did. Anyways, yeah, you're a very adventurous cow to be in the nether, and you are way too excited to be here too. So I'm just gonna let you. This is how mushrooms are created. They secretly go into the nether, and they turn red, evil, and they move off the biomes and create little mushroom people. That's it. I figured it out. Alright. Coming over here, I'll show you what we've been doing. Oh, he moved it. had a liquid tesseract generators pumping in lava. What did he do with it? Well, I don't know where he moved it, but oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Get away. That's a red creeper. Eesh. You just can't see them. What are you doing down here? Oh, good, I have a pick. Hey, well, that's a horrible answer. Well, whatever. Okay, so we had this whole liquid tesseract thing set up here, and I don't know where he moved it. And it was sitting right here, on this right here block, and it was sucking all the lava. And as you can see, all the lava is like gone from this area, because this was all, right where I was standing was lava. So it sucked it all dry, and he had to move it, but I don't know where he moved it to. All right. Well, this has been another Ender World. I'm trying to keep them short and sweet. I'll find out where he moved it. And I think his goal was to actually drain an entire lava bed. Have a good one. This has been another Ender World adventure. Coffee Nuts out.